Wow.
So I'm happy about that. But yeah, no, I would love to raid with Shroud again, because the last time that we raided together in Lost Ark, nothing went wrong ever.
So what happened with that? I'm actually really confused.
With what? Lost Ark?
Yeah, so like you and Rich were raiding together, and then Rich somehow raided with me, and there was like drama. Like, so what? So like, did Rich basically just like abandon you?
No.
I mean,
I think it all kind of went out of control when he showed up to one of these raids, like super hammered. I think you remember that, Rich? You probably don't remember.
I actually don't remember that.
Yeah, okay.
I wonder why.
Yeah, and after that, I mean, it was just never the same. I don't know. It's like we just fell apart after that, and it's all right. You know, I quit.
Oh, you quit Lost Ark?
Yeah, after that, yeah.
You're totally done with it? Oh, you quit because of Rich. Rich made you quit.
Yeah. He basically like got his own group and whatever, and just stopped typing to me and whatnot. But
that's not what happened. That is not what happened. Okay, here's what actually happened. Shroud and I had been raiding the entire time. At some point, I believe it was you, said that you wanted to do it with me and Shroud. I'm pretty sure it was at the OTK merch photo shoot.
Okay.
And we were all going to do it together. Shroud stayed up super late playing V Rising. He stayed up till like 5 a.m. playing V Rising. Shroud is not awake, and you start doing Voltan, and you go, oh, dude, if Rich wants to fucking do it with me, dude, he'll fucking do it, dude. Fuck him, dude. Fucking nerd, dude. And now your chat comes over to my stream, starts bullying me, going, you're going to ditch Asmon? You've been friends for 9 years. Shroud is still asleep. I say, you know what? I'll go in. There's no way that we're going to get it down. And we keep wiping. Everything's fine. Shroud's going to wake up in no time. He's going to walk in. He's going to get his loot. And then you know what happens? For some reason, Asmon goes big dick berserker mode and manages to solo the whole fucking boss while everybody else is dead. Shroud wakes up 5 minutes later and tweets out, Rich is like, I hate Rich Campbell.
Rich is dead to me or something like that. Yeah.
And then we never played again.
That was it. I mean, I had to find my own way, and then shortly after I quit. I mean, it's kind of like a similar story that I told a little bit.
Yeah.
You stop talking to me. It's okay.
Here's the deal. We should all come back for Brelshaza.
No.
What made you want to quit? Was it just because of just like not having a group, or were you not happy with the game?
I had a group, and we all kind of quit at the same time. It just felt like the game didn't really respect our time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we were putting in all this time for nothing. It felt like literally nothing. Why am I playing? I'm upgrading, I'm breaking, I'm upgrading, I'm breaking, I'm upgrading, I'm breaking. And I'm like, okay, cool. I played for a week. I got nowhere. All right. Why am I going to play?
You know what felt weird?
I spent $400. I capped out my transactions for the day. I got 5 item levels for $400.
Well, I feel like the weird thing was was like you spent all of that time and sometimes money as well all week long to have like a 3-minute experience in the raid. And like, I enjoyed the raid. I enjoyed getting together as a group, but it was so fast and you spent so long grinding for that moment and you just blew through it. And it was like, wait, why did I put all that effort into just not getting to have fun with my friends? Like,
and the moment is like a 2% chance that it's a good moment and a 98% chance that it's a bad moment.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, and the reason why I bring up Brelshaza is like the clown raid and things like that are very much not Voltan. So I do think that, you know, the amount of time that you probably spend raiding is a lot higher now. But early Lost Ark, it did not feel like there was any super challenging content to have to take down, and yeah, you kind of zoomed through it.
To be honest, Rod, I think you're totally right. I mean, the game has a huge problem with like there are just like so many of these like menial activities for you to do, and because there's so much botting and stuff like that, the value of those activities is lowered so much that it just feels like, because like in any game that's like semi pay to win, you probably do the same thing that like all of us do. It's like you itemize your time. You're thinking about like, okay, well, if I spend 10 minutes doing this, I could just spend like 20 cents and I'd be done with it, right? Like, do you do the same thing?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so then you just realize at a certain point, you're optimizing yourself away from even playing the game. And it just has like this weird effect. And before you know it, you're not playing it anymore.
Yep. I mean, the one thing that I would be interested in, I don't know if it's out in NA, is whatever the hardest difficulty is, because they give you a set of gear. They give you all of your consumes, I believe. Maybe not the consumes
it's hell
part,
mode
but
and
hell mode, yeah.
Yeah, they have hell mode Vaulton out right now, and like you can get like if you ever saw somebody with that title Demon's Roar, I think that's what it's called. That's for like getting Immortal Vaulton, right? Where you do the boss on hell mode and you do both gates and you don't have anybody die on like the first attempt. Like you can restart it multiple times a week, but it's very, very hard. I've wanted to try to get it myself, actually.
We should all do it. Look, I'm down. I think that we have the skills to do it.
I mean, that's the only way I'd play Lost Ark again. Is
you
doing
think
the
so?
hell mode. Yeah, because like then I don't have to do the grind of just like putting in all this time with alts and all these mats and then just upgrading and failing.
Did you play a bunch of alts too?
Oh yeah, I had like 7, I think.
You were rating on 2, and then you had everything.
Yeah, and I got to a point where I was rating on 4, and then
you were rating on 4.
Yeah,
because I remember you rated with like our group, and then you had that other group like right after. I thought that it was just those 2. I did not realize you got up to rating on 4. That's fucking crazy.
I was rating
brutal. I was rating
other
on
group
3.
did that as well, where we just got more characters, and then we were all rating. So that's why it was the same group.
Okay.
And you just weren't really getting a lot out of that. It was just like you're doing it for the sake of doing it. And that's it.
Yep.
I feel like at this point, people who are still playing are probably rating on like 9, though, right? You probably rate on your entire account.
Well, I think for the people that like it, like to me, I will log on and like just keep my main character up to date. I don't give a like. I played the best class. I played Berserker, so there's no reason for me to change. It's totally fine. But yeah, I know a lot of other people that play a bunch of different characters. I wish that there wasn't that necessity for playing alts and stuff like that. And it's kind of like it's weird because like Lost Ark almost has some of the problems that like Shadowlands had and BFA had, where you had to like play a bunch of different characters and maintain a bunch of these different things just to be able to be competitive in the game.
I actually
see how people get exhausted. Go ahead.
I actually think that, it's a very unique experience having to play all of those alts. And I do like it. Like, I think that it's a great thing for the game. My biggest problem was what you said earlier. I did feel like I was itemizing my time. And it was tasks. Yeah, it was just so hard to enjoy it. Like, and I'm curious, like, was it the alts for you, Shroud, and the fact that you were playing a bunch of them? Or was it the fact that it was like, shit, like, if I don't play today, I have to spend more money. Why am I just spending money to skip chores?
I mean, it felt like if I didn't spend money, I barely progressed. And that's what I meant by, like, it didn't respect my time.
That because that's what it was.
Yeah. I mean, and I spent $20,000 on that game. $20,000. So quickly, too, by the way. What a mistake. But
what item level did you get to?
Dude, I don't even remember. I don't even remember. It's all a blur. It's all a blur, man. The money's gone. Not thinking about it anymore.
Yep. It's out of sight, out of mind.
So how did you manage to only spend 20,000?
Oh, come on, Rich.
Because I quit. I think.
You got out.
I got out. Yeah.
No, I don't. That's probably around what I spent then, right? I probably didn't spend much more than that. Diablo Immortal was that was my darkest.
Yeah,
moment.
Shroud, did you play Diablo Immortal?
I did.
Twice.
I did. I played with Rich. We played together.
Did you get any 5 stars?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I had a few more than Rich. I mean, now he's probably in another freaking.
By the time, if you remember that one time when I was at your house and everybody else was hanging out and having a really good time, and I was playing Diablo Immortal in a corner. By that moment, I had everything like fully maxed in the game. Did Peckies make a montage of me getting angry at the game?
No, it was just your normal stream.
Oh, okay.